The Field Marshal is waiting for news. I've got reports from 4 other teams who have successfully destroyed supply convoys. But one team still hasn't checked in.
Is everything all right?
If you're out looking for me, I expect something's gone wrong.
Not necessarily. Perhaps I felt like a leisurely stroll. Stranger things have happened. Nothing is wrong at the moment, no more than usual at least. But there is an urgent matter that requires your attention. Members of the Dark Council have insisted on sharing their concerns about the hidden chain. Particularly the alarming increase in violent attacks on non-Mandalorian targets. They've asked to meet as soon as possible.
I'm focused on too many things to waste time defending Shay's failures.
They have questions about the situation, and since you've dealt with the hidden chain directly, the only person they will accept answers from is you. It certainly doesn't help that the increased surveillance of Shay's movements has provided nothing useful since she disappeared. Despite the considerable amount of intelligence resources spent keeping an eye on her, the trail has gone cold. Her absence during all of this has the potential to paint us in a very poor light.
If the rest of the Dark Council is sniffing around, let's make sure they don't hear about Shay.
I agree. And if you can put their fears to rest, perhaps they will ease their scrutiny while we find her. They're more insistent than I thought, but they can wait a moment or two. Before this discussion takes on any more severity, have you given any thought about your partnership with Shay going forward?
After this, there is no more partnership.
It is hard to see the value in continuing your support of her obsessions. I'm certain you know this, but it bears repeating. No matter how many times others foolishly turn their back on you, I will help shoulder the brunt of their treachery. Whatever you need, ask.
I have a long list of demands. Galactic powers to topple, enemies to destroy.
That's a good start. But I did have a few other ideas in mind.
I'm sure you do.
Ready to face the rest of the galaxy?
How kind of you to spare us a moment of your time. Your associates were adamant that there was no way to work this discussion into your schedule, no matter how many times I reminded them of your commitment to the Dark Council. You and I share something that few others can truly understand. What it means to lead, to be the one who must make the hardest decisions, like how to deal with assets who create more trouble than they are worth.
I've dispatched a task force to monitor the activity of these hidden chain Mandalorians, as well as those who oppose them. They tread perilously close to violating Imperial jurisdiction. This troublesome little quarrel among the Mandalorians, it cannot continue.
All that effort, only to come to the same conclusion I presented in an extensive report about the hidden chain assault on Ord Mantell.
Darth Zarian is right. This war among the Mandalorians cannot be allowed to spread further. We will end it if we must, by any means necessary.
Is this why you were so desperate for my attention? You're afraid of the Mandalorians' war?
Fear is irrelevant. These Mandalorians on both sides encroach where they are not welcome. We make no allowances for anyone, no matter how powerful their allies.
The truth of the matter is, we have given those who are still loyal to Shae Vizsla ample opportunity to deal with this issue. What can you tell us about their progress? Can Mandalore guarantee an end to the war before our hand is forced?
The hidden chain will be dealt with. My assurance is all you need.
I appreciate your assurances, but I would prefer to hear this straight from the source.
Shae and I will discuss your concerns. I would appreciate it if you could hold off on any rash decisions until then.
Whatever that is, certainly it can wait.
Signal to Lana to cut everyone's holofeed.
It's me. I think I just found a way to get Darth Maul's holocron away from Hutta.
You think?
Well, we won't know if it's a solid lead until we look into it, will we? I can't give you all the details over Holocon. Too many ears listening. Meet me on Mek-Sha. When you get here, stop by the Slugfall Cantina. I'll leave you something to help find me.
Bartender, another.
You've had too many. Come back tomorrow.
Too many? Come on.
Tell you what, if you remember how many you've had, I'll let you have another.
Come on. 5. I've had 5.
See you tomorrow.
Of course. As you command. Master commands me to slay death herself, I will do it.
You made it. Not that I thought you wouldn't, I'm just relieved is all.
Is it wise to meet here? Word could easily get back to the hidden chain.
It won't. The Darmanda who didn't join Hutta have a tight grip on this place.
What's making you so nervous? Afraid I was going to stab you in the back?
No, it's just... My brother and I used to hide in here a lot. Rakan was always looking for a way out of chore time at the orphanage. I liked helping out, but I also liked going on adventures with Rakan, so I started hiding too. I used to dream about coming back here for him. My master never knew. I didn't want him to think that I was ungrateful, or that he'd made the wrong decision, taking someone who kept looking backward. But I think he did make the wrong decision. Maybe if I'd said it sooner, none of this would be happening. Hutta wouldn't have the holocron. She wouldn't have Rakan.
Sulking will get you nowhere.
I'm not... It doesn't matter. We're going to fix this. That holocron is dangerous. More than any of us understand. We have to get it away from Hutta. The machine that she's building, it doesn't work without Darth Nul's holocron, or without the plans inside it. All we have to do is get the holocron out of there, and Hutta loses both the machine and something she never should have had in the first place.
There is no we. I'm taking Nul's holocron once it's in our grasp.
And let it fall into the Empire's hands? You think that's any better? None of this matters unless we actually succeed. We'll figure out the rest later. The machine is on one of Hutta's most heavily guarded ships. There's only one way on it. And that's with a specially built shuttle, one they use to round up prisoners.
As long as you get me to that machine, I don't care how we do it.
Well, I do care. The machine, I don't really understand how it works. Something reaches out, and it's like turning on a light, or a forgotten childhood memory rushing back. If you ever thought you once felt the Force, no matter who you've become, an outlaw, a farmer, a soldier, you feel it again. Hutta said I could help these people. Help them understand their connection to the Force. She said no one else would. She didn't say anything about making them fight in her war. Hutta will do anything to win. She doesn't understand the cost. She doesn't care.
You're an idiot if you believed Hutta wanted to help anyone but herself.
Then I guess it's a good thing I smartened up eventually. Hutta thinks this machine will just awaken powerful soldiers ready to fight for her. But the people Hutta captures, the machine revealed their connection to the Force. It doesn't make them soldiers any more than they were before. But that doesn't matter to Hutta. She wanted me to just... Even if I wanted to, I don't know how to train anyone to fight. If we don't do something, a lot of innocent people will die. We have to destroy the machine, and we have to get as many of Hutta's prisoners as we can off that ship.
I only want Darth Nul's holocron. I have no interest in helping you alleviate whatever guilt you're suddenly feeling.
We can do both. I know where we can get the shuttle that we'll need. One of the Hidden Chain strike teams was sent to take captives from Hutta. They must not have been too careful around the Hutts. They've run into trouble with the local crime lord and they're stranded there. It's a long shot. But if we can get to Hutta and find out where that strike team ended up, we can steal their shuttle. It'll take us right to Hutta's machine.
I'm warning you now. If your usefulness comes to an end, Jedi, there will be consequences.
I don't know all the details, other than the strike team was sent to the Minboosa district. It's probably best if we head there separately. It might raise too much suspicion otherwise. I'll see you there. Hey, good thing you're here. I've already had a few close calls. I'm waiting on a lead to meet with me. Come find us in the cantina. We have a problem.
I would say so. You're going to blow our cover before we even get started.
If I hadn't asked what was going on, we could have walked right into a trap. This was supposed to be simple. But it might be impossible. The Hidden Chain strike team assigned to Hutta have to be somewhere in this district. But... I don't know what to do. Slaves are rebelling. The Hutt in charge here locked down everything. No one's getting in or out. How do we even start looking for that shuttle?
It's not ideal, but this could work to our advantage. We can use the slave rebellion to cover our movements.
I'm not looking the other way while these people die. Or get taken by the Hidden Chain who are still out there. Hutta's ruined too many lives. And I'm not going to let her hurt anyone else.
Are you sure you're ready for this? I can't have you falling apart at every little mishap.
Don't worry. I won't. Let's go. They might be able to tell us how to find that shuttle, and there has to be something we can do to help them.
Get away! We're not part of the uprising!
Tell Yacindu, we've got nothing to do with those thankless wombrats!
First Mandalorians, now you? Those troublemakers are gonna get us all killed!
None of this would be happening if everyone would just keep their heads down and their mouths shut. I don't know why anyone would think they could take on Yacindu and his piles of credits.
If we make a run for the shipping port, then maybe we could... Leave us alone!
No, don't! Shipping port. That's gotta be where the shuttle is.
We could face any number of difficulties there. Don't get complacent. If we fight the hidden chain, you'll have to do it out in the open this time. There's a chance this will get back to Hutta.
I know. But there's no going back now.
Shadlar! I want them ready to move as soon as we've got a way out of this muck pit. Eyes up! Eyes up! Look who's... Sahar! Don't let her walk out of here! Cut them down! Team's head!
So much proposed information out of them. And I don't see the shell.
Hey! Over here! Thank the stars you took care of those Mandos.
They came in a shuttle. Do you know where it is?
No, but you let me out and I'll help you search for anything. One of them has to have a security key.
While I put in this security code, you can tell me about that Mandalorian shuttle.
Give her a second. That's all right. But just so you know, wherever that shuttle is, you're not getting anywhere near it in this lockdown. Get all of us out of here, and we can help you work around all the security.
Thank you. Move, while we still have a chance!
That's everyone.
Is there somewhere safe you can go?
There's a Pilot Commissary here that the Mandos cleared out. We'll hunker down in there.